To Austin now in the impeachment trial of suspended Attorney General Ken Paxton. Today we heard continued testimony from Ken Paxton's former first assistant. Jeff Mateer was on the stand for a second day. Mateer testified that he thought Paxton's relationship with Nate Paul was suspicious. Paul is the real estate developer at the center of Paxton's legal troubles. Mateer also testified about Paxton's alleged affair. Mateer explained why he thought the alleged affair was relevant to the investigation.
Paxton was not in the Senate chamber today. Our Adam Bennett is covering the trial. Adam, defense attorney Buzbee spent the day trying to discredit the first witness.
That's right, Lennon. This witness was one of the 8 whistleblowers who reported Paxton's alleged actions to the FBI back in 2020. Now, Buzbee asked Mateer if he was, quote, staging a coup, something the witness denied. A second whistleblower, Ryan Bangert, said that Paxton had asked for his help obtaining sealed investigative records to help Nate Paul because, quote, he had been wronged by law enforcement. Now, as you mentioned, Paxton was not in the chamber today, but his wife, Senator Angela Paxton, was. Jeff Mateer testified that she was with Paxton in 2018 when he told his senior staff about his affair, then apologized and then asked for forgiveness from them. But a couple years later, Mateer said he learned Nate Paul had given the woman involved in the affair a job. Mateer believes that explains why Paxton did things outside the norm for Paul, like issuing favorable legal opinions or hiring an outside investigator to help him. But on cross-examination, defense lawyer Tony Buzbee pushed back.
He never said, I'm being blackmailed, I'm under undue influence.
But his actions didn't reveal that. I mean, when we found out that this woman that he'd had the affair with from years ago that had moved up to Austin and was now employed by Mr. Paul, and then he was taking these unusual actions, it just didn't make sense to me, Mr. Buzbee.
Buzbee also insisted that Paul's $25,000 donation to Paxton back in 2018 had no impact on the Attorney General's actions. The defense team brought out a poster board showing that amount was less than 1% of the total donations Paxton received that year. So right now, that second whistleblower, Ryan Bangert, he is still on the stand, and Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick has said the testimony will run until 6:30 tonight, a little later than usual because they got a late start to the day. Len?
All right, day 2 in Austin. Adam, thank you. The impeachment trial could last 2 weeks, maybe more. We have online updates and streaming the proceedings. For links, you can text the word Paxton to 713-526-1111.